You just learned how to graph a line using a table, and you did great, but that is doing a lot of work. There is a shortcut. It is called slope-intercept form. So it's an equation written in the form y equals mx plus b. M stands for the slope, or how you move from one point to the next, and b is the y-intercept, which is where the line crosses the y-axis. Let's take a closer look at what these mean. So y-intercept is where the point on the line where the line crosses the y-axis. So this line here intersects the y-axis at this point right here, which is -2. This line passes through the y-axis at +1. This line passes through the y-axis at +3. Slope tells us how steep or gradual a line is. So this is a steep line, this is a gradual line, and this is a flat line. Technically, there also is one that's straight up and down, but we'll get to that one later. All right, slope is also in the form of rise over run. So we can identify how steep or how gradual it is with numbers. So you're going to go from one point to the next, and you always want to read like a book. You're going to go from left to right. So for this line here, I have 2 points. We're going to start with the one further to the left. I'm going to go up or down. That is called your rise. And then we always run to the right. So I'm going to go down 2 over 3 to get to my next point. For this one here, to go from one point to the next, I'm going to go up 1. I go up 1 to get to the level of this, and then I go over 4 to the right. For this one, I don't go up at all, and I go over 1, and 0 over 1 can simplify to 0. All right, let's put it all together. So here we have the equation y equals 1/2 x plus 1. Even though this 1 is at the end, that is where we actually want to begin. Okay, so we're going to begin at 1 on the y-axis right here. And then we're going to use the slope to plot the next points. So 1/2 means we're going to go up 1, right 2. Rise up 1, run 2. Keep going. Rise up 1, run 2. Rise up 1, run 2. And then you connect the dots. All right, so for this one, you would start at -2 on the y-axis. Then from there, our slope is -2/3. A negative means we're going to go down, and then we're going to run 3. Down 2, run 3. Down 2, run 3. Now, the most challenging part of this is when you graph a coordinate and you graph a point, we're so used to going over first and then up or down, and slope is backwards. You go up or down first, and then you always go to the right. All right, let's try this one. So we're going to start at -5. I'm going to put my first dot at -5. Then my slope is 4/3. So I'm going to rise up 4, run 3. Rise up 1, 2, 3, 4, run 1, 2, 3. I'm going to repeat from that dot I was just at. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and run 1, 2, 3. I don't have space for any more points, so now I'm going to connect the dots. All right, here's another one. So we're going to start with this last number here. That is called the y-intercept. It's also represented by the letter B. There was probably these on the last slide, and I forgot about them. So I'm going to start at 1. And then my slope is -3/2. That means I'm going to go down 3 over 2. And repeat. Down 3, run 2. I don't have any more space, so I'm going to stop there, and I'll connect the dots with my line.